Okay, magandang umaga sa ating lahat at isang pinagpalang araw sa atin. Ngayon naman ay tutungo na tayo sa ating aralin, Week 8 ng ating TLE, Managing Market of Animal Fish Race. So, okay, sa aralin na ito, ating tutunan kung paano itong mga sumusunod. How to implement plan on animals and fish racing. Manage marketing in animals race. How to compute the income earned from market products. Prepares plan for expansion of animal racing venture. Now, before we go to our lesson, let's have a review. Okay, matching type. Match column A with column B. Write the letter of the correct answer on the blank. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay, sagutan na natin for number 1. C. This breed originated in French Alps. Number 2, CARP. The answer is letter D. They adapt to poorly oxygenated, slow-moving shallow bodies of water. How about catfish? Letter E. Named for their prominent barbels, which resemble a cat's whisker. Number 4, letter B. This breed comes from New Jersey. Okay, number 5. Okay, this pig looks smaller, ears are erect, and tail is black, and legs are short. Okay, nandito sa ngayon, pinipresent ko sa inyo ang mga ilan sa mga Pilipinong nagtagumpay in animal and fish racing. First, Ian Cabrera. Kilala siya as known for his native pigs. Okay, ito yung mga natives na hindi pinapakain nito yung mga damo, kangkong, o ano-ano man. Okay, Joel Hamson. For his milking, I produce more buffaloes. Ito yung mga karabaw natin. Siya yung nagbibigay o nagpuproduce ng mga gatas. Ricardo Lagare. For his high grade Brahman cattle, 1 cup and 4 cows for rebreeding. Ito yung malalaking kalabaw, o baka I mean. Audi Lim is successful milkfish grower. Milkfish, ito yung mga bangos ang pabansang isda ng Pilipinas. Kay Robert Pitines, a hardworking man and always willing to utilize new ideas. He adopted sex reverse. Okay, how about Oscar Garin? A major supplier of 30% of pork in the southern Iloilo and 70% in Metro Manila markets. Dami. Halos siya yung nagsusupply ng karning baboy dito sa Metro Manila. Okay, ito yung mga halimbawa ng ating mga native pigs. Yan, yung mga baboy, yung kinakain nila ay kangkong. Mga damo-damo lang. Yan. Ito naman yung Mora buffaloes natin, yung karabaw natin. Yan, dyan kinukuha yung ating mga gatas. Yan yung sinasabi kong Brahman. Malalaking baka. Yan, yung milk fish natin. Bangos. Marami ito sa Pangasinan. Ito naman yung mga product ng ating baboy o pork products. Meron tayong longganisa, beef loop, TOCINO, hotdogs, maling, yan, at marami pang iba. Okay, the following points out the schedule of work when you put up a farm. Ito yung mga dapat tandaan natin kung tayo ay magtatayo ng isang farm. First, development of business plan. There are obligations that you need to look into processing in your business, registration requirements to keep everything within the boundaries of the law. So, pag nagtayo na tayo ng farm, kasi farm na to, ibig sabihin malaki yan na to. So, kailangan natin kumuha ng business permit. So, pag kumuha tayo ng business permit, so kailangan natin i-rehistro ang ating farm para hindi tayo kasala sa ating saligang batas. Okay, under number 1, letter A, business name registration. This permit is secured of the Department of Trade, Industry or DTI. So ngayon, sa pag-a-apply sa DTI, pwede na through internet, madali na lang yan. May category doon, mayroong barangay, city, province, or yun. Depende sa babayaran mo. Okay, barangay clearance. You need to secure this permit to operate from barangay where your farm will be put up. Hindi tayo pwedeng kumuha sa isang barangay kung hindi naman tayo doon magtatayo. So, dapat alam na, pag kumuha na tayo sa barangay, ilalagay natin kung saan yung exact location ng ating farm. Okay, pangatlo. Mayor's permit and license, sanitary permit. Bakit kailangan ito? The local government has the jurisdiction over the area where the business is located, issues business license or license to operate to establish. So, ang nagbibigay ng kapangyarihan dyan para ma-approve yung permit natin ay manggagaling sa mayor's office para makakuha tayo ng mayor's permit. Then, the tax identification number. Ano naman tong tax identification number? O TIN. This serves as the business tax ID. All establishments are required to give back to society through the government in the form of tax. Siyempre, kasi nagtayo ka ng isang farm, ang farm ay isang negosyo. So, kung kumikita na yung farm, so kailangan mo magbayad through tax. Kaya kukuha tayo ng TIN number sa BIR. Number 2, planning for operations. Kaya ano naman dito, sir? This is an outline of the day-to-day operation of your farm. What gets done? When it is done? How does it? It is important to keep record of your daily operations and processes that you can use as reference in the future. Tama yun. Kung ano mga nangyari araw-araw, kailangan natin ililista yun. Kung paano ito nangyari, kailan, sinong gumawa nito, para ito ay magamit natin sa mga susunod pa. Pangatlo, development of marketing plans. This answer the questions what to do to your products once this become available. So, ito kailangan natin to. Hindi porket meron ka ng product, may planning ka na for operation. So, ito pa lang gagawin natin. Tandaan natin kung paano gawin, anong gagawin kapag may product ka na. Hindi pwedeng, kasi pag ang product may isang karne, so hindi mo pwedeng patagalin sa inyong farm yan kasi masisira yan kasi kinatay mo na. 4. Establishing your financial plan. This includes budget allotment versus expenses, def, if any. labor and miscellaneous expenses of the farm. 5. Execution of the business plan. Okay, kapag natapos ka na sa 1, 2, 3, 4, dito na. Proceed ka na kung paano mo i-execute yung mga ginawa mo from 1 to 4. Proper execution of the business plan equates to sound daily farm operations. At this point, you as farm operator are able to translate all your actions to income generations. Yun na. Ito, pang-anim. So, after mo magawa yung 1 to 5, you need to monitor. Monitoring. It is important to keep records to assess farm business yields or not. Assuming that business is good, farm products are abundant, mas marami ba? And daily operation is at its peak. You should be able to set standards for all aspects of production. For example, the quantity of milk produced every day. Yan daw yung dami ng gatas na napoproduce ng iyong farm. 7. Research and development. It is best to keep learning and take in new ideas and practices that can be helped improve your daily operations. The internet is a good source of free information, not only from local but internationally sources as well. There are numerous agricultural websites dedicated to animals raising, which aim to spread information to all who are willing to learn. In our country, there are farming cooperatives and associations willing to share new farming information and technology to the willing. The government, through the Department of Agriculture, and non-government organization is implementing countless programs which aim to assess farmers in every way possible, from trainings to financials, technical, infrastructure development. Okay, here are the indicators for harvesting, capturing ng isda. Paano? Number 1, tilapia can be harvested after 3 to 4 months of feeding. Kaya tilapia daw, pwede mo na siyang i-harvest sa loob ng 3 o 4 na pagpapakain. Milkfish naman o yung bangos can be harvested after 7 to 10 months of feeding. Sabi dyan, 7 buwan hanggang 10 buwan na pagpapakain ng mga bangos, saka natin siya i-harvest. Catfish can be harvested between 4 to 6 months of feeding. O paano mga paraan ng paghuli ng isda? Meron tayong 3. Una, total pond harvest is accomplished by draining and seining. The pond is partially drained 20 to 30% to concentrate the fish. Okay? Di-drain natin, bawasan natin ng fish pa natin ng 20 to 30% na tubig. Kaya yung fish pa natin ay repeatedly binabawasan natin ng 80% ng isda. So, wag ubusin kasi pag inubos, wala na matitira. Kaya yung fish pa natin ay kailangan dinidrain parate. Okay, marketing the farm produce. Paano natin ibibenta yung mga na-harvest natin? Kung ano ba yan, kung karne ba yan, gatas ba yan, o anumang product ng galing sa farm mo, paano natin siya ibibenta? There are some ways to market your farm produce. A. Direct farm sales. You can sell animals or fish by products directly from your farm. O pwede ka na magpapunta doon ng mga mamimili sa farm mo mismo. This is a very convenient way to generate income since there is no extra cost for rent. All your selling transactions can be done within your farm. So, yung mga mamimili ay kung doon mo na papupuntahin sa iyong farm. Less gastos pa yon. Farmers market, livestock auction market. As animal raiser, farm operator, you should be on the lookout for events such as livestock auction, market, or similar events in your area where people from nearby provinces come to buy livestock direct from raisers themselves. Okay, farm to market. Some farming families or entrepreneurs also have meat shop or fish stall in the nearby wet market to sell their own animal products. So, halimbawa, mayroon kang farm, meron ka ring tindahan. So, farm to market ang tawag doon. 4. Restaurants. On possible livestock client can be the nearby restaurant in your area. You could establish SUKI system. Halimbawa, mayroon kang kilalang restaurant dyan. So, ikaw na yung magbibigay parati sa kanila ng mga product para hindi na sila bibili sa iba. 5. Selling through the internet. Ito na yung in ngayon dahil sa nangyaring pandemic. Due to the wide coverage of the internet, aside from placing advertisements on different websites, you could also use social media to market your animal products and services. 6. Selling through middlemen. Ito yung mga nag-aangkat. There are entrepreneurs and there are people who work with the entrepreneurs to make deals with the other entrepreneurs o tinatawag natin mga resellers and dealers. These are called middlemen. Itong mga nag-aangkat at binibenta sa ibang nagtitinda din. Middlemen are a person who buy goods from animal fish raisers and sells them to retailers or other consumers. Letter D. Marketing pork, beef, and byproducts. Today, there is a great demand for meat like pork and beef. Pork and beef are sold in the following forms: fresh, frozen, choice by cats, and curbed as in TOCINO, tapa, longanisa, and hot dogs. Cow's milk is packed as fresh milk, evaporated milk, powdered milk, or used as ingredients for butter, yogurt, ice cream, pastillas, and leche flan and other desserts product. Ito paborito natin lahat yung nabanggit dyan. Assuming that there is an existing small piggery in your backyard, you bought 10 to 2 months old piglets at 3,500 each, which you intend to grow and sell after 4 months. In cases where no infrastructure has been built yet, construction costs, labor, and materials or rent of facilities should be taken into consideration. Kasi kapag napagawa ka nga, kasama pa sa puhunan yan. Okay, steps in computing expenses. Production. First, to get the cost of the piglets at 3,500 pesos each, so ilan yon? Cost of piglets equals price times the number of piglets. Okay, the price of piglets is 3,500 pesos times 10. So, ito yung halaga, 35,000 pesos. To get the cost of pigs, cost price of pigs times quantity of number of piglets times months. Meron tayong 10. Ito yung mga gagastusin sa pagkain. 1,000 times 10 times 4. Kasi 4 na buwan. So, meron tayong 40,000. Dami punan. Expenses pa lang to. So, to get the selling price of each pig of 120 pesos kilogram given, the 90 kilogram need each pig at 6 months. Selling price of each pig equals ideal weight at 6 months times price per kilo. So, 90 kilos times 120, so selling price is 10,000 per pig yan. Okay, to get the selling price of 10 pigs, price of each pig times number of pigs. So, 10,800 times 10, meron tayong 108,000 pesos. To get the income, okay, the formula, total selling price minus expenses. Okay, katulad kanina, ang binabenta natin ay 108,000 minus expenses. Saan ang galing yung 35,000? Ito yung sa puhunan natin. Kasi yung isa ay 3,500 times 10, kaya naging 35,000 plus 40,000. Saan ang galing yung 40,000? Ito yung puhunan natin sa pagkain ng baboy. So, if we subtract 108,000 minus 75,000, ito yung kinita mo. 33,000 pesos. Malaki-laki na rin yan. Okay, average income in 4 months. Okay, average income equals income in 4 months, 33, kasi ito yung kinita mo, 33,000, divide mo sa 4 months, you get 8,250 pesos per month. Ang average ng iyong kinita. Kasi sa 4 na buwan mo lang siya, naibenta mo na kaagad. Number F. Preparing plans for expansion of the family's animal raising business. Once the family backyard animals raising becomes successful, there is likely a plan to expand the business. So, halimbawa, nakikita ng pamilya, uy, maganda itong bintahan natin. Kumikita tayo. So, magpaplano na sila ngayon. Palalakihin na natin to, dagdagan na natin itong mga inaalagaan natin. Okay, ito yung mga dapat nating tandaan. Additional land for expected number of animals to be added. Hindi pwede yung sa maliit na kulungan, magdagdag ka pa ng marami. Hindi pa pwede. Housing for animals. 3. Utilities such as water and electricity. So, kailangan ng mga hayop yan. So, 4. Additional production or purchase of feeds o yung pagkain. Hindi pwedeng same lang kinakain ng 10 baboy, tapos nagdagdag ka pa ng mas 20 baboy. So, dagdagan mo rin yung kinakain nila. Additional workers to take care of the animals. O, baka sobrang laki na ng farm mo, hindi mo na kaya, hanap ka ng katulong. Expansion of market for the animals and their byproducts. Expanded health and simulation provision for animals and for the community. Okay. Try nating sagutan to. Fill in the blanks with a correct answer. So, ang sabi dyan, hulaan natin kung ano yung isasagot dyan. Tulad yung lesson natin kanina. The local government has the jurisdiction over the area where the business is located, issues business license or license to operate to establish. Ano kaya yan? Ito ay ang mayor's permit and license and sanitary permit. Number 2. This permit is secured of the Department of Trade and Industry o the DTI. Ano ito? Yan, business name registration. Okay, madali lang sabi ko kanina, through internet lang, pwede na tayong mag-apply niyan. Number 3, you need to secure this permit to operate from the barangay where your farm will be put up. Ito ay, nagsisimula sa letter B, barangay clearance. This serves as the business tax ID. All establishments are required to get back to society through the government in the form of tax. Ano ito? Hulaan nyo. Okay, the answer is tax identification number. Number 5. This includes budget allotment versus expenses, debt, if any, labor, and miscellaneous expenses of the farm. Ito ay establishing your financial plan. Next activity. Read each sentence and underline the correct answer. Okay, number 1. It is named for each prominent barbels which resembles a cat's whisker. Okay, what is the answer? Okay, the answer is catfish. Number 2. This is popular because of its milky taste. Tilapia, catfish, milkfish. Okay, answer is milkfish. It grows rapidly and reproduces all year round. Dalag, milkfish, tilapia. Answer is tilapia. This is commonly used by fishers who catch fish on brooks. Use of TAKLOB, net, use of hook. Okay, what is the answer? The answer is yan. Number 5. It usually takes time to catch many fishes. Okay, anong sagot? The answer is yan. Use of bait hook. Number 6. The pond is drained of its water. Use of nets, total drainage, use of hook and line. What's the answer? Okay, from the word drain. Okay, total drain. You can sell animals by products directly from the farm. Okay, what is the answer? The answer is direct farm sale. 8. Marketing products to restaurant. What's the answer? Selling directly to restaurant. Number 9. Way of marketing products in the internet. Okay, what is the answer? Okay, sell through internet. These are byproducts from cows. O kaya yun? Okay, the answer is hotdog and TOCINO. Okay, last. Mr. Jerry Rimondo has a mini piggery inside his compound. He has 20 piglets. The cost of the piglets, feeds, and vitamins is almost 115,000 pesos. If he sells it all after 5 months to the market, the amount is 160,000 pesos. How much will be the profit of Mr. Jerry Rimondo? Okay, who owned the many Peggery? Okay, the answer is Mr. Jerry Raimondo. How much is total expenses? Okay, the total expenses is 115,000 pesos. How much is the profit? Okay, kumita siya ng 45,000 pesos. Okay, what formula did you use to determine the profit? Okay, pwede natin gamitin ito. Total sale minus total expenses. Thank you. Have a nice day.